What if the biggest surprise in Tesla's robot future is not a faster machine, not a stronger machine, but a machine designed to feel more familiar, more approachable, and more human from the very first second you see it? Because right now, a lot of people are talking about Elon Musk supposedly unveiling Optima, what many are calling the female version of the Tesla robot. And even though Tesla has not officially posted a product page with that name, the rumor is exploding for one simple reason. It points to something much bigger than a new shell or a cosmetic redesign. It points to Tesla moving beyond the idea of a robot that only works in the background, and toward a robot that might one day work directly around people in homes, stores, hospitals, hotels, and everyday life. That is what makes this such a big deal. Tesla is no longer acting like a company whose future is only electric cars. On Tesla's own AI page, the company says it is developing and deploying autonomy at scale in vehicles, robots, and more. It describes Optimus as a general-purpose, bipedal autonomous humanoid robot built to handle unsafe, repetitive, or boring tasks. And Elon Musk has made the priority even clearer. In a CNBC interview quoted by Reuters, he said the only things that matter in the long term are autonomy and Optimus. That is a wild statement when it comes from the CEO of the company most people still associate with cars. Now think about what happens when a company goes from building robots for labor to building robots for proximity. In a factory, raw function matters most. Strength matters, endurance matters, repetition matters. But in a home, a clinic, or a customer-facing environment, trust matters just as much. Comfort matters. Predictability matters. Tesla's own We Robot page already frames Optimus as a helper for daily tasks like house chores and errands. That tells you the long game is not just industrial automation. It is social automation, robots that do not just work near humans, but work with them. And once that becomes the goal, a more human-facing version starts to make strategic sense. Tesla also has one advantage that very few robotics companies can match. It is not starting from zero. Musk has already said that the batteries, power electronics, motors, gearboxes, software, and AI inference computer developed for Tesla's vehicles all apply to a humanoid robot as well. That means Tesla is not treating Optimus like a side project. It is trying to reuse the same deep hardware and AI stack across cars and robots. In other words, the company is trying to turn everything it learned from electric vehicles into the foundation for embodied AI. That is why so many investors keep taking the robot story seriously, even when the timelines move around. And yes, the timelines absolutely matter, because this is where the story gets more complicated. Musk said in April 2024 that Optimus could be ready for sale as soon as the end of 2025. In July 2024, Reuters reported Tesla planned to have humanoid robots in low production for internal use in 2025. Then in April 2025, Reuters reported Musk still expected Tesla to make thousands of Optimus robots that year. But by January 2026, Reuters reported that early production of both Cybercab and Optimus would be agonizingly slow, with Optimus output only hopefully starting toward the end of 2026. So the path is real, but the schedule keeps slipping. That is classic Musk. Huge ambition, real progress, and a moving finish line. So what would Optima actually be if Tesla does go in that direction? Probably not some cartoonish gimmick. Probably not just Optimus with a different face and a different voice. The more realistic version is a shared robot platform with different behaviors, different interaction settings, and different commercial roles. Same core intelligence, same basic mobility, a same manipulation system, but tuned differently for where it works. One version could prioritize strength, carrying, and repetitive internal operations. Another could prioritize softer motion, lower noise, finer hand control, more natural speech, safer spacing around people, and a design language that feels less intimidating in public. That is not a cosmetic shift. That is market segmentation. And that shift would make perfect sense because the moment a robot leaves the factory floor and enters a human environment, it stops being just a machine. It becomes a presence. People start judging it like they judge a person's body language. Does it move too fast? Does it stand too close? Do its hands look delicate enough to trust around medication, dishes, or children? Does its voice feel calm or cold? Can elderly people understand it? Can stressed customers tolerate it? This is why the rumor of a female version gets so much attention. It is not really about gender. It is about interface. It is about whether Tesla has realized that the next war in robotics is not just capability, it is comfort. That is also where AI software becomes the real story. Tesla says its approach to autonomy is based on advanced AI for vision and planning, supported by efficient inference hardware. Its Optimus hiring also shows the company is pushing hard on manipulation and robot learning. Tesla's careers pages describe work on learned robotic manipulation software and reinforcement learning systems for complex physical tasks. That means the real magic of any future consumer-facing robot will not come from a prettier shell. It will come from perception, planning, balance, hand dexterity, memory, and the ability to do useful work smoothly enough that humans stop noticing the machine and start focusing on the help. But Tesla is not building this in a vacuum. The global humanoid race is getting intense, and China in particular is moving fast. Reuters reported in February 2026 that China accounted for 90% of the roughly 13,000 humanoid robots shipped. Globally last year, far ahead of US rivals, while Musk himself said people outside China underestimate China. Reuters also reported that UB Tech signed an Airbus deal, said its humanoid robot order value exceeded 1.4 billion yuan in 2025, and expects industrial humanoid production capacity to exceed 10,000 units in 2026. That is not science fiction anymore. That is manufacturing scale beginning to show up in real numbers. And here's the part many people miss. The industry still has not fully decided whether general-purpose humanoids are the best path or whether specialized robots will win first. Reuters reported that more than 70% of robotics funding in the first quarter of 2025 went to task-focused machines, not flashy general humanoids, because specialized robots have a clearer road to profitability. That matters a lot for Tesla. If the company wants to prove that humanoids are more than a spectacle, it has to show real paid usefulness. A factory-grade Optimus helps prove the labor case. A softer, more social variant would be Tesla's attempt to prove the consumer and service case. And if both work, Tesla would not just be selling robots. It would be opening two markets at once. That is why a name like Optima would actually make strategic sense, even if it is not official right now. Optimus sounds industrial, heroic, powerful. Optima sounds polished, optimized, consumer-friendly. If Tesla ever does use a second name, it would probably not be to make a statement about gender. It would be to signal a different role. One robot for heavy internal workflows, another for hospitality, caregiving support, errands, reception, retail assistance, guided service, and other jobs where the emotional response of the human on the other side matters almost as much as the task itself. Imagine how Tesla could roll that out. First, keep the standard Optimus inside Tesla facilities, parts movement, repetitive handling, internal logistics, basic manufacturing support. Then, once confidence rises, introduce a public-facing variant in controlled environments. Tesla showrooms, corporate lobbies, hotels, senior living facilities, maybe clinics, maybe retail spaces, maybe simple concierge roles. Not because that version is weaker, but because it is tuned differently. Slower acceleration, gentler gestures, more conversational interaction, more visible safety behaviors. Tesla's own public messaging around house chores and errands already points straight at that kind of consumer future, and this is where the broader AI race matters. Reuters reported just this week that NVIDIA partnered with European chip makers to support humanoid robots built around the Jetson Thor platform, with analysts saying over 50,000 humanoids could be sold in 2026, and that NVIDIA's platform powers more than 80% of humanoids. At the same time, Reuters also reported new deployments of generalized physical AI in industrial settings, like Skilled AI, working with robots on Foxconn's Blackwell assembly lines. The signal is obvious. Humanoid robotics is moving from demo culture into infrastructure culture. The question is no longer whether robot intelligence is improving. The question is which company will package that intelligence into the most commercially compelling form. That is why this rumor keeps sticking. Because even without an official Tesla reveal page, the logic is real. Musk has already framed Tesla's future around autonomy and Optimus. Tesla's own sites frame robots and autonomous vehicles as parts of the same AI future. The company is hiring across robot learning, manipulation, controls, and perception. The competitive pressure from China is rising fast, and the commercial prize is massive if Tesla can move from a robot that works in the background to one that humans are comfortable living around. So no, Elon Musk has not officially uploaded a glossy page saying, "Meet Optima, the female version of the Tesla robot." But that does not make the story meaningless. In some ways, it makes it even more interesting, because the real story is not whether the next robot has a different name. The real story is that Tesla is clearly pushing toward a world where humanoids stop being experimental factory novelties and start becoming interfaces for everyday life. And the moment that happens, a more approachable, more human-centered version becomes not just possible, but almost inevitable. Not as a gimmick, not as a costume, but as the next commercial layer of embodied AI. If that happens, history probably will not remember it as the moment Tesla made a female robot. It will remember it as the moment Tesla admitted that the future of robotics is not only strength, speed, and automation. It is trust, it is design, it is behavior. It is how a machine fits into human space without feeling like a machine that does not belong there. And if Tesla gets that right before everyone else, then Optimus, Optima, or whatever name comes next, could become much bigger than a product. It could become the template for how everyday humanoid AI enters the real world. And if you want more videos breaking down the biggest AI updates, robot battles, and future tech moves before they go mainstream, check out the other videos on our channel, because this story is only getting started.